According to Bob Woodward's new book, Peril, Lindsey Graham was one of the individuals brought in to the White House on January 2nd, where Rudy Giuliani talked to everybody there about how the election was allegedly stolen. And Lindsey Graham, according to the book, was pressing Rudy Giuliani, give me names, right? Give us the evidence. You say you've got all this evidence, give it to us. I'm the chair of the Senate Judiciary Committee, at least for a couple more days, Rudy. So let's get on this, buddy. Give me what you got. Well, a couple days later, Rudy Giuliani came through, and he gave Lindsey Graham a packet that Lindsey Graham passed over to Lee Holmes, who was then the lead attorney for the Senate Judiciary Committee. And Holmes described the work as shoddy. Holmes went as far as to question whether or not the sources that Giuliani used were even real, if they even existed. And once Lindsey Graham got his hands on the packet and he looked through it, he likened the work to that of a third grader. Republican Senator Lindsey Graham basically said that Rudy Giuliani's legal work here, because this is what it was setting up the legal challenges, could have been done by a third grader because it was so bad. This is Rudy Giuliani, folks. And again, all of this is according to Woodward's new book. But this is Rudy Giuliani, right? This was the man on the cover of Time magazine following 9/11. This was America's mayor, right? The guy who came close, I guess you would say, to, possibly being a president of the United States. This is the guy who just in 2006 went to bat for, the big opioid companies and won in court for them. And he had been reduced to basically, what we can surmise from this information, making stuff up to make Donald Trump happy. And let's not get this wrong. Lindsey Graham wanted Donald Trump to win. Lindsey Graham was at the White House that day because he thought there was a chance they could overturn the election. Lindsey Graham didn't just happen to stumble into the Oval Office and say, oh, shoot, is there a meeting here? Oh, okay, yeah, I'll sit and listen. Why not, right? No, he was invited there and he accepted the invitation because he thought there was a chance. But Giuliani was so freaking terrible at what he does, and he had no evidence at all, that Lindsey Graham was like, wow, this could have been put together by an elementary school student. Rudy Giuliani has ruined his reputation. Rudy Giuliani has ruined any chance of having a decent legacy, all because he decided to throw his lot in with Donald Trump. That was a choice he made because at one point he believed he was going to be rewarded. And now Trump won't even return his phone calls. Trump won't help him pay his massive legal bills that continue to mount. Giuliani has been left out in the cold. Donald Trump could not care less about what happens to Rudy Giuliani. And Lindsey Graham, even though you didn't go along with Giuliani's plan here, you need to take note of that because you've also been a loyal lapdog to Donald Trump. And you need to realize that loyalty is not a two-way street, buddy. The second you are no longer useful to him or the second you are in need, you're going to be cast out and you're going to find yourself pretty lonely, with the exception, of course, of having Rudy Giuliani for company because Trump won't talk to him either.